an update of my garden. It's Francesca here, and I normally come on Lady Wisdom Speaks Academy. You may know me from there or some of the other streams, but I just wanted to share with you a quick update on my garden and how things are going, and hopefully you could see some progress. And I know I've been working really hard out here, as well as my husband. Things watered and the vegetables are doing well. And so I was going to take you a quick walkthrough again, like I said, just to give you an update of what things I'm harvesting and how things are looking. I have right here are starting. They're kind of small. They're probably almost about the size of my fist here. So, I took 2 heads off of them already, and they were tasty. My onions, I'm waiting for their seeding out, so I'll have to harvest my seeds from them when they're dry and ready. And my strawberries and that's a sunflower. He fell down because it was super windy the other day. And my strawberries are all about done now. I don't get much for strawberries anymore. Although I do have everbears, but it must be that time for them to just kind of slow down a little bit. And I have my zucchini bushes here. Lots and lots of zucchini. Let's see if I can show you guys one here. There's one. And then, like I said, they're kind of like snakes. They kind of hide in there, and you have to kind of find them. And they're coming, which is awesome. I like zucchini cake and zucchini bread. Here's my carrots. I plant them in a wide row because it helps with the weed control a little bit. And alongside of my carrots, I have my beets. And I don't do much with beets, but I use them in my V8, and so that's why I like them. My husband likes them fried with the kids and a little bit of butter and salt and pepper, so I grow quite a few of them for that. And then I have some pepper plants here. I have my first jalapeno pepper. I use that for salsa, and that's I love canning. So my pepper plants are just a little bit slow, but they're coming. They're coming along. I'm very pleased with them. Here's another little pepper. It's a green bell pepper. But anyhow, I have also some tomatoes on my garden here. These are, I believe they're either early girl or beefsteak or something like that, and they're huge. They look so good. I'm getting excited here when they get red. And I also have some Amish paste tomatoes here, and those I make pasta sauce with, because they're a very good tomato for that. And so, but I welcome you all that are tuning into my channel and walking along with me in my garden and enjoying the weather. And just, it's such a blessing to be able to be outside. And today, anyway, for us here in Minnesota, it's going to get hot, so I'm making the most of it. Here's my garlic, and it's elephant garlic, so it gets really big cloves on it. I also I'm showing here all my cucumbers here, my 2 humongous rows. I have over 15 plants of cucumbers, so believe you and me, I'm going to be doing a lot of canning, or a lot of giving some away to friends and family, because I have so much. My husband put up this wonderful panel here so that my cucumbers have something to climb on, which will make it a lot easier when it comes to harvesting and whatnot, because then I don't have to sit there and try to move around too much of the vines and stuff to find them. We'll see how that goes, and we're trying something new. And here my corn, as you see, it's starting, and pretty soon I'm going to be having fresh sweet corn. And my kids and I and my husband, we love fresh sweet corn, so we grow quite a bit of that. We've cut back a lot this year just because we have so much we put up last year, so that's a very good thing, is to be able to now just have enough to eat for a snack or whatever have you. Then my second row of strawberries, and then I have watermelon here. I don't got any watermelons on yet, but it's starting to flower, so I anticipate to be getting some soon. And then I have pumpkin plants, lots and lots of pumpkin plants. This is kind of like the vine area, because it's taken over here, and as you see, this long vine, I need to get some water on them because the leaves and stuff are starting to dry up because it's so dry here. We need some rain. Not the storms with the rain, but the rain would be fantastic. The pumpkins that I got for these plants were seeds from Lady Wisdom Speaks Academy, Sister Catherine, and I threw them in the ground just to see what would happen, and lo and behold, I got lots and lots of pumpkins. So I'll be excited to put them away too after I harvest them, and then maybe sell some on the side, who knows. The Lord will provide for what needs to happen with that. Here I have my potatoes. I am so pleased with my potatoes this year. I learned a lot of different techniques from a fellow YouTuber, Gardener Scott. I give him a shout out if he happens to catch my channel. If not, he's kind of gave me some helpful pointers, and he's also out there for you all to hit his like button, subscribe to his channel. He's got amazing videos on different gardening techniques and things that work. And yeah, so like I said, that's how I tried this new method with the potatoes, and it's doing fabulous. I mean, we normally don't get a good harvest, so I think this year we're gonna get a great harvest of potatoes. Then here's my green beans. We're getting closer to the end now of picking them. The kids and I are just about all done, but we put up quite a bit. I can't even remember now exactly how many quarts we put up in bags and stuff, because I don't can them, I just freeze them. And so, but right next to it I have my lettuce that's starting to seed out a little bit here. I have a whole row of lettuce, and then my dill. We do eat quite a bit of salad sometimes in the summer when it's so hot and you want something just cool and refreshing. And here's my beautiful gladiolus, my flowers. I have 60 plants, 60 bulbs here along the side here that I planted this spring. And I got them $10 for 60 bulbs, and they're just starting to bloom. And oh, if you guys could just imagine this, just how beautiful these things are. Just lovely. And I gotta come in here and I'm gonna show you here. These are my tomatoes I started by seed from in December. If you had seen my video before or whatever, that I had grew these in my house, and come early spring here I had to transition them to outside because they were just taking over in the house. And yeah, but this is another couple Amish paste tomatoes. They are getting closer, and oh, I am so excited. These little guys, these tiny Tims or whatever, right there, if you can see them all. I got a lot of them, probably a Cool-Whip size, I suppose, container of them. There's one, I only have one of my puppies left. I managed to be able to sell all 6 of his siblings, so that's a good thing. If I could sell him now, that'll be nice. If you can find a rehoming fee for him, somebody who wants a lovable, huggable, squeezable dog, that'd be great. So yeah, that's the update on my garden. I hope everything is going well with you all. Oh, hi, Sister Barbie. Happy Mac is in my live this morning. So thank you for coming in. I was just about ready to wrap up, but I'm just, like I said, really, really pleased. My string beans they're the green ones, and yeah, everything is looking really, really good in the garden today. Here in Minnesota, anyway, we have a beautiful day. It's supposed to get really hot the next few days, so I'm trying to stay where it's a little bit cooler today, because I know it's going to get hot tomorrow. And yeah, I don't like the heat or the humidity. It's okay, Happy Mac. I will have it on the replay, so you can go ahead and hit that button and watch it and comment and share it if you feel led to do that. So yeah, it's okay. Don't feel bad. Like I said, I don't even know for sure. Do I have other strawberries or other fruit? Well, if you consider tomatoes, those are the only other fruit I really have. I have blueberries, but they're not much to squeak about, so I don't talk about them. I wish they did better. These are all my hollyhocks, and I have lots and lots of hollyhocks. I do got to get seeds out to some of the people of the Lady Wisdom Speaks Academy who's asked me for them. But I'm waiting for them to dry a little bit more so I can harvest the seeds. Because this is my little flower bed area in my garden. Yeah, I don't like the humidity either. I had heat exhaustion when I was younger, so I don't take the heat very well. It's not one of my favorite things, for sure. And then here's where I got my herbs. I only have really one herb, and that's my mint. And it's just, you can pick a leaf up and start chewing. Here's my blueberry bush. I'm going to come in here and show you guys that here a little bit. See if you can see them a little bit. I love blueberries. Those are my favorite fruit if I had to pick. Oh, Sister Barbie, you love hollyhocks? Yeah, they're wild around here. I didn't expect them to take over one area here in my garden, but that's what they did. So I guess that's what I get for trying something, I guess. That's okay. I like flowers. Do I have a pond or a creek? No, you're not nosy. I think that's awesome. I like hearing it. I actually, over there's my field corn for my animals that I harvest in the fall. And beyond that, there's a driveway. And right after that driveway, there is a lake. And so we're within probably a quarter of a mile, not even, of a lake that way. Because that way I'm facing east. And if I turn my camera in this way towards my place, that is the west. And so I have, if you go west about a half mile, there's a lake there too. So my kids love to play in the lake and go swimming and fishing and all the fun things that you do on a lake. Especially when it's a hot day and you've been working hard in the garden. Nothing better to dip into the water and refreshing and all that. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I'm hoping that I can do more of these lives and showcase it all so that you guys can see an update. Yes, absolutely. And if we could get rid of these deer flies, that would be even better. I'll show you guys a close-up one. Those buggers are nasty. They bite and I can't stand them. That's another thing that carries me in the house besides the humidity is deer flies. I don't like them at all, but they're good for something, and I don't know what yet. Yes, I will be live tomorrow morning. Thank you for reminding me. At 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel with Thelma, which is Yankee Sister Homestead, and T-Hop 42, which is Brother Antonio. And we're going to have a wonderful fellowship, food, the spiritual food that we need for our soul to fill us up. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fire. And yeah, I'm just really excited about that. That's my second passion besides my gardening. Yeah. They like my blood. I don't know why, but they do. Them deer flies are just. My husband can come outside and he won't have a single one on him, and then I'll come out and I'll have a whole hive on my head. Figure that out. I don't know. I guess it's just my sweetness, right? Oh boy. Anyway, I was gonna show you all. I did harvest some things here, and I have some cucumbers, some zucchinis, and obviously my kittens here are coming over to say hello too. So, but I didn't harvest them, so they're just my mousers. But whenever I'm outside, they like to be by me, so that's kind of cool. Because sometimes when I move some of these plants around, I end up seeing a few little critters so they can go after them. This is my morning glory. I forgot to say that. My daughter planted them a couple of years ago, and they reseed. Oh, do they reseed? You can never get rid of morning glories. They're like a noxious weed, I think. They're the purple ones. They closed already, but they were open this morning, and they're just simply beautiful. I love the color purple, though. Purple is my favorite. Deep purple. So, anyway, yeah. I'm going to take you up here and of my other things that I'm working in. My husband built this green shed for me right on the end of our greenhouse, our greenhouse frame, as well as our garden, so now I can store all my tools and garden supplies in here and whatnot, and that's really neat. I really enjoy that, so I don't have to go clear across to the barn and go in and harvest. There's a wood stove we have in there. that we use to help heat the greenhouse in the winter time and to keep things hopefully alive and viable. So yeah, that's we just have bindweed. It's tiny white perennial morning glories in weed form. Oh, sure. Huh. Yeah, we end up having stinkweed, which is also known as a bitter something. I can't think of it now. But it's in the Bible, and it's like, oh, that stuff is nasty. Just terrible. But we have, like I said, our corn for our animals and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this is my homestead, my farm, and give you guys a quick little tour here of it all. And then here we're doing a different thing with our water for the garden. Is we see these pipes laid out here. We end up hooking it to that end gets hooked to my bulk milk tank, which I don't milk cows, but I hook it up to that to water my garden, because then when it rains, there's a green trough there, or an eave, I guess you could say. I'll zoom in here. That green eave, it rolls here, I'll start at the beginning maybe. The rain rolls off the roof down the trough like so, and then it goes into the tank. The rainwater. And after it goes through the tank, then we hook it up and have rainwater on the garden. And it works really, really nice when it rains. And right now my tank is overflowing, so it's ready to be hooked up on the side here so I can start watering more things and like that, because we live in such a sandy soil here that it's definitely needing moisture. But yeah, that's just an update on my garden / some of my animals. And I'd show you all my chickens, but my chickens are in the woods today. They don't kind of like to come out unless it's right away in the morning, and then at night they go back home. So yes. Oh, okay. So Sister Barbara says she's got a bulk milk tank to put. She has an old farm, but no longer in operation. Yeah, we don't milk cows and stuff like that. We just raise a couple animals just for butchering, chickens, and a couple of cows. And my pigs are all, most of them are in my freezer, but some are obviously disposed of in other means. But yeah, anyway, be blessed, everybody, and I hope to catch you tomorrow morning, like I said, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel, and we'll have a fun time. The Lord will prepare us a banquet, and we'll be ready to break open the Word of God and see what He has in store for us, because He's truly blessed us with everything, our gardens, our families, our friends. Even, I hate to say, but even our enemies can be a blessing. We may not understand or sometimes why, but God's got His hand in it all, so we give Him the praise and the glory and just lift Him up, because it's such a great feeling to be in the house of the Lord every day and enjoy the provisions He's setting before us. So thank you, Sister Barbie, for coming in this afternoon. I pray you're having a wonderful day and that God's favor will be upon you today. And yeah, just sit back, relax, have a good cup of ice cold tea or lemonade or something refreshing, and just soak into God's Word and in His nature, all right? Bye-bye, everyone. And I pray a special blessing on all of you that will watch my replay, that you take the Lord with you and don't leave Him out of the details, all right? He will amaze you, surprise you, and give you everything you could ever dream of, even if it's the things that you don't think you dreamed of. But the things He's given you, it may not be what you want either. But guess what? Like I said, God's got His hand on it. He knows what you want, even before you ask Him. We just got to be ready for whatever it may be. So, and some things we may ask for, and He may not give it to us right away, but it will be coming, whether it's through a different means or a different resource, but He will provide that for us. So anyway, I'm going to run here and cut up some zucchini. As you saw my harvest here, I'm going to cut my zucchini up and some of my cucumbers up and prepare some then get something figured out for my supper for my family. So you guys have a blessed day, okay? Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for coming in again, Sister Barbie. I appreciate you. Love you all. Bye-bye.